A week ago, cute Kitty and I went on a trip to Lagos, Nigeria. Boy! First off, shout out to my favorite auntie, Auntie Joy Adogo. She's so fancy, y'all. And we got to stay with her and check out this throwback picture. You see me, cousin Zeefy and Owie. This, of course, Aunt Joy and my brother, who wasn't able to make this trip. But he made this video, though.
Meanwhile,
Kitty Mama didn't waste no time getting acclimated, y'all, for a Nigerian.
Exclusive.
There are actually different parts of Nigeria, as you can see, okay? You know what they say? And guess who arrived shortly after? Now it's starting to look and feel like a little family reunion. And you know what? As we were eating and just whining and just taking the evening in, it started to really dawn on me that every country has this nice areas. And my Aunt Joy did a good job of showing me this so I can show it to y'all. And we just had a good time just whining and dining. But before we knew it, it was already time for us to go to our next stop. Too soon. The four of us then got on a plane to our next stop. To Benin City, Nigeria. No one loves the city of Benin more than this man. The excitement that my dad had to come and visit where he grew up. Come on, y'all know how it is when you're showing out your hometown to your peoples like that. Start get that strut like Stephen A. Smith at the Laker game. Out here looking all proud and educational. But believe it or not, this is the house and yard where my dad grew up many years ago. And check this out. We actually got to take a picture in front of it with this lady who currently lives there. But all jokes aside, I can understand my dad's excitement. I mean, these are not relatives that he gets to see all the time. I think it's been 8 years since he last visited. So here he is with his sister and then just the rest of the family. And that's what this trip was really about. Just getting to meet our extended family. And there's two sides to every family tree, y'all. As my mother will attest, we got to visit where she grew up. And she had all the stories. Like, ain't no need to go to the grocery store. You need that potassium. Just cut it down. Yep. That's how she grew up. That's how they got down. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see as many as my mom's relatives on this trip, but that's a consolation. At least it was her birthday, though. Turn up. We love you. You look great, mommy. And while we were still in Benin, cousin Mary showed us around to the zoo and some other places around Benin. Older sister Osato and nephew Jehu. This line looks hungry. Speaking of which, jollof rice, plantain, and beef are my go-to. If you want to check out Benin history, you go to the National Museum, and that is where we learned about the Oba, who's pretty much like the king. And although we wasn't able to go inside and view the palace, guess who we ran into leaving church, yo? You know how it goes. Look at Oba rolling in his Royce. We are almost to the get down portion of the video, but first church. Here's our Sunday's finest, and as you can see, mama, we looking all right as a group. This is my dad's brother, who also happens to be the pastor. Some post-church mingling, meaning some more relatives. Got everybody together for a coronation. And then it went down.
Back at the childhood house of my father.
And I kid y'all not, y'all wouldn't believe me if I didn't show y'all footage. Guess who stole the show? Would you look at this woman getting down? Even afterwards, they just couldn't get enough of her. My goodness. Over here sweating like that was a workout or something. Girl, you ain't work out.
It was a workout.
The fitness takeaway here is that all exercise looks different. But that don't mean a brother can't pull out a two-step. Here we go. And there ain't no age limit to how we get down. In fact, on this trip, I got to meet a lot of the younger relatives as well as older first cousins. I mean, it was super dope. Like, check out Uncle Abel, who I haven't seen literally since this age. And look how time flies. As we wrap up, a special thank you to all of the drivers. They were very knowledgeable and allowed us to see and explore different sides and parts of Nigeria. From the palace to the country club to historical sites to the streets. Man, we got to see a little bit of everything. Last thing, I'd be remiss if I didn't take y'all to what was my favorite part of this trip. And that is the one and only Nike Museum in Lagos, Nigeria. You see the attention to detail on some of these. I like that art can kind of take you to a creative place while at the same time take you back to a place of like nostalgic memory. So like this painting right here reminds me of all the Nigerian parties we used to go to as a child. And I don't know, you just really feel like the richness in art pieces, and it can even take you back to a soft spot in your heart. I easily could have spent about 4 hours in this place. My goodness, it was 3 stories, but you know, I looked at as many photos as I could and snapped as many pictures, and this was my favorite one, man. The attention to detail was dope, but it really embodied like the hustler's mentality that's required for the streets of Lagos. By the way, does this look like Elon Musk? Comment 1 for yes and 2 for no. This is definitely Dr. King as an Indian. Maybe I'll get to come back sometime and finish looking at the rest of these celebrity lookalikes on our next family trip. And that is all, folks. I'm so glad I was able to do this for my dad and my mom. It means so much to them that I was able to come and view their homeland, but all good things must come to an end. And so until next time, my friends, until next time, thanks for watching.